All right, so I think I finally accomplished something I've been trying to do for years. I've been dealing with some really credible, great teachers, but a lot of times they're out of state or whatever. Jason Carbone's been up in New Jersey, Baltusrol. I haven't seen him in person in 15 years or something. So we were sort of doing some telemedicine, remote stuff, but not really formally. He wasn't into it too much. And so I've just been, kind of searching around doing the traditional one-on-one golf lessons. But I've always thought that the future of golf lessons includes, this video conferencing stuff. You don't really need to be there in person. Plus, it's actually counterproductive. I find that after about 10 balls, you start to go downhill and stop learning, and you need to really look at it and analyze it with video, and all of that's hard to do out on the range. So on Instagram, I recently joined it, and I noticed a guy, Jay Cutt, out at Stanford, who seemed to understand the swing the way I like it and so forth. He caught my attention. So just by watching his videos before I even knew who I was, I found this tip where he describes tilting the spine left and right in the backswing and downswing to be very helpful. A light bulb went off. And so I went out and tried it and got tremendous results just from watching this one video. Here we go. So left is yesterday, right is today. And I did this tip where I'm tilting to the left at the top with the spine, and it gives me a 10-degree steeper shoulder plane. And look at the difference that makes in the downswing. Humongous. Right there, my hips are 10 degrees more turn. Right there is probably 30-degree more hip turn. The elbow's in the right position. All right, so we finally hooked up through Instagram, and he got his email and everything. And so I paid him and sort of retained him, and I explained what I'd like to do. Just send him a couple of videos, only get a few comments a month back from him. That's all. I didn't need it. So the first thing we did is he asked me to send him sort of an introductory video of what I want, and that's what this is. That's in fast motion. I'm explaining my quandaries, my areas where I'm uncertain, and then I sent him this live video where I'm trying to do the shoulder changes by tilting to the left in the backswing and so forth. Now, so there's obviously some issues there with that follow through. I'm aware of it, but I haven't addressed it yet. Anyway, so that's the first thing. He gave me a nice video input. I didn't expect him to do this, so he just fired off a video from his house there, and he instructed me to go out and work on lifting the right heel. And
so the first thing I'd play around with is seeing if you can get up on that right toe. Right now your follow through is kind of here. Don't see many good players never getting up on that trail toe. So a little bit more linear motion. Might feel a push off that trail foot. But to simplify it, I would just say, let's see if we can get up on that right toe and let's see what that does. Let me know what your thoughts are.
And instantly I went out and look at this dramatic result. Watch this right heel. That's all I was working on. It lifts, and watch this follow through. Okay, so instantly better. I achieved it by, just thinking of getting to the left more. But watch the head is still. I've always had a big problem with the right head, with the head moving to the right. That's a pretty darn good head. So anyway, after just one thing like this today, I made more progress than I've made in 12 months. It was a very successful experiment. So I think this is going to work out. I forgot to mention something. I'm a genuine pain in the ass as a student. I don't really have one instructor. I just seek advice from people I see that have different skill sets and so forth. So at any one time, I have several people I'm getting input from. And so I'll still see, soon, like Warren Botke will go do a teaching session in person and everything. I'm just saying that there's a world of talent out there, and you can tap into them remotely. So that's what I think is innovative. And it is a good business model for these teachers too, because if they only have 100 clients at $200 a month, that's $20,000 a month, and they don't have to leave their office.